think this should have been my first video, but we're going to cover arithmetics. So arithmetics is your addition, your subtraction, your multiplication, and your division. So let's start off with addition. So we all know what 1 plus 1 is. 1 plus 1 does not equal 3. It does not equal 5. 1 plus 1 equals 2. So we use this to add numbers together. So if we want a 1 and we want to add another 1, then we'll end up with 2. So if we want to do, maybe let's go 14 plus 6. We know 6 plus 4 equals 10, but we already have a 10 with the 4. So we want to add in another 6. So if we apply this, 10, and we already have a 10 here, so this is a 10. So we have a 10 plus a 4 plus a 6. So we know 4 plus 6 equals 10, and we have a 10. So what this is asking is it's saying 10 plus 10. So we know 10 plus 10, if we take away the zeros, we are left with 1 plus 1, which equals 2. But we have to add a 0 because 10 plus 10 equals 20. So let's go on to, let's symbol that. Let's go on to subtraction. So let's say I have 5 bouncy balls and I give my friend 3 bouncy balls. How much am I left with? So I have 5 to start with, but then I get rid of 3. So that means if I have 5 bouncy balls and I get rid of 3, that means I have 2 bouncy balls left. So this is subtraction. Oh, if I can spell properly. Subtraction. So we are subtracting, or we are minusing. Now times or multiplication. Let's say I have 2 bouncy balls and I get 3 more. So I get 3 sets of 2 bouncy balls. So I have 2 and then I times it by 3. So that means I have 6 bouncy balls. Let's say, okay, we'll drop the bouncy ball stuff. Let's say we want to do 10 times 2. So what this is saying is we have 2 sets of 10. So that means we do, so 1 times 10 equals 10, but we have 2. So 2 times 10 equals 20. If you know your times tables, so your times 2, your times 1, your times 1, your times 2, your times 3, your times 4, your times 5, at least, then you're on a good track. Once you start getting to times 6, times 7, times 8, times 9, times 10, it starts getting a little harder, and I'll admit sometimes even I am a bit stumbled by 8. 8's a bit of a hard one for me, but I still know I know them off by heart. It just takes me a little longer than, let's say, times 2 or times 3. Now, division. We divide. So let's say I have uh, 5 noodles. Sorry, let's say I have 15 noodles, and I want to share them out with 3 friends. So I have 15 noodles, 15 noodles. Let's put a bracket here. Let's say blue noodles. And I want to share it with 3 friends. So how many noodles each will we have? So if I share it out to my 3 friends, that means they will get 5 noodles each. So if I grab my red pen and I just highlight the main points for every arithmetic. So we know addition, you add. 1 plus 1, you can have 14 plus 6 equals 20. Now we have subtraction, 5 minus 3, and we'll get into negatives, which is a big topic for both addition and subtraction. Then we have multiplication, which we have a number and we times it by a set of numbers, which will give us what's called a product. So if you get into really advanced mathematics, and I don't expect you to remember this, but you'll see a symbol like this, which then you'll have x, I equals, could be infinity, and this is what you call a product. This is only applicable to your multiplication. And it's the same as addition. So for addition, you will see a symbol like this. This is sigma. And it's not like the sigma that you see on YouTube Shorts or TikTok. The sigma means the sum. But you will get into that once you get into engineering. So I don't expect you to remember all of this, but I expect you to remember at least these 4 different types of symbols. So addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. I'll give you a couple questions down here if you can write them on paper. So let's say we want to do 22 plus 6. Let's do 47 plus, let's do 14. 28 minus 14 equals, let's do 51 minus 22. Let's do 4 times 3. Let's do 6 times 4. And for division, let's go 20 divided by 2 and let's go 35 divided by 7. So I want you to grab a piece of paper and do these 4 questions. Oh, these 8 questions, sorry. That was really horrible. Let me just draw those again. That wasn't good either. So this is addition, this is subtraction, this is multiplication, and this is division. So do these questions. If you find them difficult, then well, you can use a calculator, but I would strongly advise not to, because it's good to understand these symbols and how they work. So, yep, and that should be it.